Gaming. It's another night of trying to not trying, playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1. Let's load our game up. Left off in Stark headquarters, and let's get ready to go. Do our normal. Get myself loaded up on my phone.
Colonel Fury, Red Roll is on line 6.
There we are. There, now it looks like someone's watching. Yay. Okay. So, let's switch team out. There's a bunch of people. They were the DLC ones that I don't have the final skin for.
Nightcrawler.
Because, you have to just get so many kills with them.
Cyclops. Shava Ultimate.
Well, okay, cool. They're a team. Alrighty. Oh. Here I have my skill points spent for everyone. Honestly, probably change that to that. So he still needs 2. Nightcrawler still needs 2. I think he also... Okay, so everyone here, except for Sabretooth, needs a lot of kills. Alright, that'll be the team we'll use for now.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark?
When the opportunities arise, I also need to talk to Jean with Cyclops and talk to Xavier with Doom, but I think the X-Mansion's the next chapter, if I remember right. So there's still a little bit of time before that. There we go, there's someone to talk to.
Welcome, my friend. Do you require information? Namor is the first known hybrid of Homo sapiens and Homo mermanus, humans and merpeople. He can breathe water and air, but if he's away from water too long, he will begin to weaken.
Johnny Storm would like you to announce that today is Ben Grimm's 65th birthday. Happy birthday,
As with
Mr.
most
Grimm.
merpeople, he has an inborn distrust of surface dwellers. And true to his belligerent nature, Namor can take his distrust to the extreme.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan
The
on line
Atlanteans are distant cousins to your race. Having evolved on the ocean floor, it is impossible for them to breathe air.
Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you.
Someone needs to tell Hawkeye to, cool it with where he's standing. He grew a giant.
Because they live in the extreme conditions of the ocean, merpeople are very hardy. They are stronger than humans, can swim up to 30 miles per hour, and live to be over 150 years of age. I am glad to be of assistance.
Your device is missing, and this was last seen in the weather.
Got your helmet, Mr. Pym.
Ah, my cybernetic helmet. Thanks, I owe you one. The mutant amplifier vastly augments any mutant's natural power. So a psychic that can lift a book will become powerful enough to lift a bus. Yes, but it has some serious side effects. The amplifier causes damage to the DNA of any mutant it's used on. Not much. The serum's only worked on Captain America. There's something very peculiar about his physique. That, plus the doctor who originally developed it, is dead. He'd wind up with a bunch of muscle-bound beasts, just like you saw in the Omega. They're psychotic, violent, unable to take orders. Not exactly what you'd want from an army.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold
There's
Hogan
no
on
problem.
line for you.
Yeah, I guess that might affect the endings. A lot of things do. Too bad that I got that computer destroyed. I really think that causes like a minor apocalypse or something like that.
We just received a message from Namorita, the cousin of Namor. Apparently, there is a riot going on in Atlantis. Unknown, but for some reason, the Atlanteans have forcibly removed Namor from his throne.
Again.
Yes, which means something is seriously wrong. See Wyatt when you are ready to go to S.H.I.E.L.D.'s outpost in Atlantis. We do not know. He has been a fair and just ruler for many years. The people love him. Perhaps. But Namor has always been kind to his people. There has to be some other explanation for this mass hysteria. When merpeople and surface dwellers first met, there was quite a bit of hostility. There were even several invasion attempts. The relationship between our two races is lukewarm at best. The merpeople prefer to keep us at arm's distance.
Johnny Storm would like you to announce that today
Once you reach our Atlantis outpost, you will be infected with a special nanotechnology. Mr. Fantastic and Dr. Pym had a hand in developing it.
I don't know if infected's a great word to use there.
It will allow you to breathe water with no discomfort. You will also be able to move along the bottom of the ocean, as if you were moving on dry land.
That's weird.
Mr. Stark,
My apologies. I should have given it to him as soon as we arrived. Please, take this to him. You are quite welcome.
will be meeting in the electronics lab.
Well done on the Omega mission. Will you have the same success in Atlantis?
Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line
S.H.I.E.L.D.'s
today.
directive is to keep the world peace. To do that, we have to monitor the activities of every major civilization.
Warning.
I'm sure they wouldn't be too happy, and that's why they aren't going to find out about it.
Last seen in the weapons lab.
We realize now that Doom had no intention of commandeering the helicarrier. They attacked to draw additional security forces there. Correct. The Omega and the experiments it held was their prime objective all along. Dugan's still trying to sort things out, but apparently the base sustained only minor damage.
Are you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark?
Yes, they'd been locked in a cold storage unit on level 3. Aside from some minor cases of frostbite, everyone was fine. You're welcome.
Johnny Storm would like you to announce that today is Ben Grimm's 65th birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Grimm. Mr. Stark, there's a
Thank you for the decryption module. Now I can patch directly into the SHIELD database. I am glad to be a...
The nanotechnology will be key in the electronics lab. Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6.
I guess that's everyone. Back to the fighting.
A small thermonuclear device is missing, and this was last seen in the weapons lab.
Could I ask a big favor of you? Would you ask Dr. Pym if he could take a look at the Quinjet's data feed to Stark Tower? It cuts out every once in a while. Are you kidding? Mr. Stark built this jet as tough as they come. No problem. She's completely submersible.
Waiting for you in the main lobby.
Anytime.
Johnny Storm would like you to announce that today is Ben Grimm's 65th birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Grimm.
Some more people to talking to in here. Oh yeah, a lot of people to talk to in here.
Welcome, and good day to you. I am Edwin Jarvis, personal butler to Mr. Anthony Stark. This area is where Mr. Stark carries out the research and development of his Iron Man suit. As you can imagine, the body armor has become so complex that a staff of technicians is required. You may walk around and inspect the facilities. I believe you'll already find several of your compatriots here.
Thank you, Jarvis. It's nice before you became a computer.
Yeah. The name's Jack Hammer, but you can call me Weasel. Everyone does. Yeah, and don't worry, I came in through the back. No one saw me. Wyatt Wingfoot gave me a damaged laptop. Said you heroes wanted to know what data was on it? Yeah, that laptop holds security information for a building called the Imperium. I can find out, but you'll have to get me the password into S.H.I.E.L.D.'s priority files. Oh, there's 3 possibilities. Jacob Fury, Baron Strucker, or Gabriel Jones. Talk to Vision. He'll be able to help.
They look like those little rubber dolls or rubber toys that you buy from like the dollar store. Oh, that's a disc. Return to current mission. We'll deal with that stuff later.
Stark Tower's a beauty, isn't she? I consider her one of my greatest achievements. No problem. Our little task force needed a base, so it seemed like the thing to do. I wasn't worried about the cost. That is, until S.H.I.E.L.D. and I had our little disagreement. More like they had trouble with me. I wanted out of the weapons business. I can't tell you how many breach of contract suits they filed. That was just the beginning. Suddenly I had trouble getting building permits, filing patents. Don't get me started on how my taxes changed. I'm not sure exactly. One morning I realized I needed to do more than just amass wealth. I wanted to help people, and weapons aren't that helpful. You really don't need that many billions to get by. No, my life's taking a new course. I want to be remembered for helping lives, not destroying them. Anytime, my friend. Anytime at all.
The Black Widow is up to something, I just know it. Did you see how nervous she was on the helicarrier? Sure looks like it. She must have been trying to get that laptop to the enemy during the helicarrier battle. Yes. That laptop shows all security systems for the building. And From the looks of those systems, the Imperium must hold something valuable. Not yet. She's his second in command. We're going to need some pretty strong evidence to shake Fury's faith in her. Yes, Colonel Fury's trust doesn't come easily, and once given, it's nearly impossible to break. Okay, so Daredevil and I were close several years back, and the Black Widow and Daredevil were close not so long ago. No, I'm not. I'm long over Daredevil. If he can find happiness with the Black Widow, I wish them both the best. You're welcome.
I know seeing the Super Soldier project has raised some concerns about S.H.I.E.L.D., but let's get all the facts before we cause any trouble. I think S.H.I.E.L.D. has a lot to deal with, and sometimes it makes mistakes. But historically, it's done a great job of keeping the peace.
Thinking their helicarrier shut down.
I saw they were testing out a new version of the Super Soldier Serum, the same type of drug that gave me my strength and agility. Yes. During World War II, I volunteered for Operation Rebirth. It was a program for creating physically superior soldiers. I exceeded their expectations. Unfortunately, Dr. Erskine, the man who developed the drugs, was killed, and no one's been able to recreate his work. I have to admit, things sound kind of suspicious. Like, why was she carrying that laptop during the attack on the helicarrier? No. I'd need a lot more evidence before I'd say something like that about the Black Widow. Anytime, friend.
Has Tony Stark got it made or what? He's rich, he's a genius, and to top it all off, he's got the perfect mustache. Gee, I can't see why. Doctor Doom's in control of an army of supervillains, and the Black Widow is working for him. Are you off your meds? The only thing that would make this worse is if the Earth were destroyed to make way for an intergalactic highway. Of course she is. Hey, I've been at the superhero game long enough to know that the hot chicks always turn evil. Probably
the hot chicks always turn evil. That's a good quote right there.
If one of Nick's little S.H.I.E.L.D. agents is turned to the dark side, then Nicky'll have to figure it out for himself. No, it isn't. If you finish that sentence, I'm gonna put so much web in your hair, you'll have to shave your head. Sure.
I do hate to impose, but if you see a cufflink somewhere in Stark Tower, could you return it to me?
That's the kind of thing you're going to have me looking for?
It was lost by Mr. Stark, and it has extreme sentimental value to him. My name is Edwin Jarvis, and I'm Mr. Anthony Stark's butler, as well as the butler for the Avengers. You could say it runs in my blood. My mother and father worked for Mr. Stark's parents. It is a dream of Mr. Stark's that was 4 years in the making. The top 3 floors are his living quarters. The rest of the building houses his business interests. No, not any longer. Mr. Stark recently had a change of heart concerning that particular field of industry. This is primarily where new Iron Man suits are built for Mr. Stark. Oh, indeed he does. But as his designs have grown more and more complex, he has required assistance in manufacturing them. It was my pleasure.
I must admit, I find news of a S.H.I.E.L.D. outpost near Atlantis very intriguing. Now I know the extent S.H.I.E.L.D. is willing to go to gather information on countries with closed borders. Indeed, it does. And now I wonder if perhaps S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't have an outpost hidden there. We have the largest deposit of vibranium in the world. To open our borders would be an invitation to those who would conquer us. Over the centuries, fools have tried. But the Black Panther is always there to stop them. Indeed I am. Victor Von Doom has created a sizable army of supervillains.
Someone was glitching.
I don't know, but Doom must have a truly grand scheme to risk attacks on the helicarrier and the Omega base. You are quite welcome.
Hey, how's it going? It definitely belongs to the Black Widow. It's got her fingerprints all over it. For most techs, it would have been a lost cause, but for me, I managed to drag up a few tidbits of information. It mostly dealt with a building called the Imperium. I don't know, but that laptop had the layout of the building and all kinds of information about the security. I can, but you need to get me Fury's password into S.H.I.E.L.D.'s priority files. I bet I'll find everything you want to know. My sources tell me it's one of 3 possibilities. Jacob Fury, Baron Strucker, or Gabriel Jones. That's what I need you to find out. Sure.
I've heard people complaining about S.H.I.E.L.D. since we got back from the Omega. I'm telling you, it's gotta stop. I trust Nick Fury. He's pulled my fat out of the fire more times than I can remember. Look, Fury does what he has to keep the world safe. He ain't always got the luxury of playing by the rules. I've known her for a while. She's always been good in a fight. And Fury trusts her. Unless that meathead weasel comes up with better evidence, I ain't believing nothing against the Black Widow. Of course I am. He's been loyal to me. After all the trouble I had with the Hand recently, I owe Fury my life a dozen times over. Let's just say that evil bunch of psychos got hold of me and turned me into their assassin. It caused a lot of people a lot of pain. But Fury helped me out, kept me alive. And I'll never forget that. Sure thing, bub.
It's definitely a different era in Marvel Comics listening to these guys talk. This is before the movies were really influencing everything. Well, actually, at all, because, yeah, like Iron Man hadn't come out yet. Plus the other movies, I don't think anyone terribly cared. Let's go talk to Vision. Cufflinks were rather obvious. Kind of makes me wonder why Jarvis or Tony Stark couldn't find him on his own. They were huge.
Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6.
Welcome, my friend.
Warning. A small thermonuclear device is...
I know it's a name Colonel Fury would just as soon forget. Jacob Fury was so jealous of his older brother's success that he turned to a life of crime. Yes, and to make matters worse, the Colonel was forced to kill Jacob. So you can see why Colonel Fury does not care to dwell on that name.
And now we have Sabretooth has turned giant and is standing in front of the camera.
I would suggest you talk to the Black Widow about that name. I am glad to be of assistance.
Hi, it's good to see you. Ah, that's right. The Quinjet's comm line to the Stark Tower was cutting out. I'll take care of that right away. Ah, it was...
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you.
Greetings. Welcome back. I would not say that name too loud. He is a leader of Hydra, and a longtime nemesis of Colonel Fury. You should ask Colonel Fury about Mr. Jones. You are quite
Well done on the Omega mission. Will ya? Gabe? Heck yes. He's a great guy. Back in the day, he was one of my Howling Commandos. He still is. Gabe's one of my top advisors. He saved me from making serious mistakes more times than I care to remember. You're welcome.
None of those help me decide what the passcode is. Now let's go give them the cufflinks back. And we'll also just Google the answer here. I like Widow's laptop password. Here we go. Oh, I guess if I would have just given the cufflink, I would have found out.
Ah, splendid. You located the missing cufflink. It was a gift from Miss Virginia Potts when she had been Mr. Stark's secretary. It was my pleasure.
Hey, how's it? Thanks. When you get back from Atlantis...
Hello, my friend. You are quite welcome.
They all just have
Hi, what's new?
exclamation points above their head and they have nothing new to say? Okay. Guess we'll go fight now.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark,
Hi.
there's a Harold
It's good
Hogan
to see
on
you.
line 2 for you.
Listen up, people. We've been sent here to investigate a situation in Atlantis.
What kind of situation we talking about here, Cap?
Wolverine's sitting on the chair like a cool kid. Look at him.
Taking place. A crowd broke into the throne room of Atlantis and dragged Namor off his throne.
Why would the Atlanteans riot? They love Namor.
I don't know. Namorita had to stop transmitting before she could give any details.
How are we to handle a mission in the undersea
Oh
conditions of
God,
Atlantis?
Thor, what is
There's
wrong with your face?
nanotechnology at this outpost that will let us breathe and move normally through the water. I want to remind you, the Atlanteans aren't exactly big fans of us surface dwellers.
What if they become violent?
Defend yourselves. We have to help Namor any way we can. He's a valuable ally. That's it. Let's be careful out there.
You picked the best.
Good. Locate the nano chamber and activate it. Once the nanites are in your bloodstream, you're free to enter the water.
Like how it dinged like an egg timer. It's like, okay, you got the nanites in your bloodstream now. You are good to go. Shield outpost is leaky. Be a little worried about that. This shield outpost that close to Atlantis and they haven't noticed? It's more their fault than anyone else's. A Black Panther figure. Not that it matters because I unlocked him in the last playthrough.
Look! Surface dwellers seek to invade our home! Yes, Namor is a friend of the surface dwellers. And for that, he had to pay. Now, you will too!
Let's keep moving.
Sabretooth's actually pretty decent. And Cyclops is dead. I don't really remember how you bring people back in this one.
You must be having an off day.
Stuck in a bubble of air. Oh, well, that didn't take long. I'll take a brief intermission. Okay, I'm back. Let's try not to get ourselves killed again. I think it was... should have got whichever one of his had regeneration. Look at that, next save point. There you go.
You're not doing so well.
The guy looks like he was trying to get away. I like that acrobatic disembowelment. It sounds like a Death Clock song.
I require no aid. My people are under some type of mind control. I must save them.
Namor, you have to rest. Here, take this medicine. Don't worry. The drug only rendered him unconscious. He's in no condition to fight. If you went to the ancient temple of Negretti, you'd find seaweed I can use to heal Namor. My people are being brainwashed by devices called sonic emitters. It's part of Attuma's scheme to steal the throne from my cousin. He's a barbarian chief who's always thought he was destined to conquer Atlantis. Looks like he might be right.
Go to the temple and get the seaweed.
You've got that right. The Guardians are trained to protect the temple against all invaders, surface dwellers in particular. You need to find an extremely rare plant known as whalic seaweed. It's very valuable and will be well protected.
Perhaps you should reconsider your actions.
This up? How'd that feel, Chief? You're not doing so well.
Come on, you can do it. Get close enough to it.
Yeah.
Roger that.
Guess it doesn't want me to pick that up. Okay.
Got it.
Perhaps you should reconsider your actions.
How's that feel, Chief?
Perhaps you should reconsider your actions.
How's that feel, Chief?
That is an Eye of Negretti. Take it. The priests of the temple use them to open locks.
Affirmative.
Whoops. Fall down, go bull.
Nice try.
How'd that feel, Chief?
All this for some seaweed, just so we can save Namor and make the ending a little bit less bad. Go the other way before I go through that.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a way to open the door.
I have lost mine.
Having a little trouble there, Chief?
Follow me, guys. How's that feel, Chief?
Good. Get back here fast. That seaweed doesn't last long after it's picked. Let me open up a whirlpool for you. It'll bring you right back to my location.
Yeah, she lived through it.
How'd that feel, Chief?
Good. You've got the ingredients. Give me a minute.
What's this? I dreamt my people were in danger, and my realm was stolen from me.
It's no dream, cousin. Attuma's taken your throne and enslaved your people. But you're still much too weak to fight.
No, I'll not forsake my people in their time of need. Very well. I had not thought you surface dwellers were capable of such kindness.
You're half
If you
surface
succeed,
dweller, dude.
I will be
Get over
forever
it.
in your debt.
Make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, okay. To the trenches.
You're near the sonic emitters. They're what's making the Atlanteans so violent. Be very careful now. Attuma would not leave the devices unguarded.
Save point would be great.
Who's next?
I believe these surface dwellers intend on destroying the sonic emitters, Krang.
Then these humans are as foolish as they are weak, my cousin. They stand no chance against our combined might.
True, but I do savor a chance for battle. I grow bored guarding these devices.
As do I. But acting as guards has put us in Attuma's good graces. And that puts us near the throne.
And down the road, who is to say what might happen to King Attuma, eh, cousin?
My feelings exactly. Now let us dispose of these interlopers and prove to Attuma just how trustworthy we are.
Well, let's see if I can just wreck them with Hawkeye's ult. Oh, one of them got taken out by it.
You should have stayed in bed.
Wait, did it?
Will do.
line of work. Next time, try fighting.
There's a save point, finally.
Just ain't your day, pal. Take my advice and stay down.
Let's see. Revive team. Let's upgrade some people. Keep that rolling. Give them a bit more defense. Okay. None of the three start with regeneration.
Remember the plan, people.
And let's continue.
My target's down.
Trouble there.
Inadequate abilities, huh? Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. You have saved my life. I am forever in your debt. No, I must repay you. Here is the combination to a safe located in a nearby sunken submarine. Please, use it and take whatever you find.
Emitters destroyed, my people will eventually return to normal. Now you should get to the throne room of Atlantis as fast as you can. Yes, and who knows what he'll do when he finds out you're ruining his plans.
Okay, we can stop using Sabretooth now. Back to the save point.
Let's get it on.
Oh, wrong button. Let's see what our skin looks like. Since we just got it. Yeah, kind of figured. Huh. Still no regeneration ability on that one. But anyway.
invisible woman.
Switch her in for a little bit.
Let's work
fun.
together, team.
So 3 more people to get skins unlocked for.
Hey, thanks. I enjoyed watching you fall on your face.
You should have run away.
It's back the way we came.
Certainly. I need more energy.
Should also save at the save point. That'd probably be good. Hey guys.
You're not doing so well. Will do.
You went down to the reach. May I almost stuck your hospital
We go forever with our save point, and then there's just 2 right after each other. Let's switch Surfer in.
Silver Surfer.
Let the villains flee from the power cosmic.
Got it.
Your defeat brings me no joy.
Yeah.
Should have stayed in bed.
Look, Attuma. These must be the ones who've been causing you so much trouble. Indeed. And they will pay for their transgressions. Your devotion to Namor is pitiful, surface dwellers. He is lost, and as foretold in the Atlantean Chronicles, I will be the ruler of Atlantis. Don't worry about these idiots, Attuma. Your loyal minions are more than happy to take care of them.
Nope, can't knock that down.
Your defeat brings me no joy. Was that your best shot? As you wish. I require more.
I think so. There we go. So I think so. Surface stuck. Do I die if I go down here? I call. Yep.
I have lost my loved
Well, at least the bead didn't go with him. There's that.
Power cosmic.
That was
Back to
too
this
easy.
save point and bring Nightcrawler back to life. Oh, take 4 minutes to do that. Okay, push forward without hurt. Next time, not let anyone drift down into the big death sinkhole. Hey, guy standing hanging out in the corner.
You sure you want to keep this up?
That was too easy.
Now let's see how long it is till I can bring Nightcrawler back to life. Two minutes and 43 seconds. One minute and 49 seconds. This is what happens when people need kills so I can get skins, so I can get trophies. Feels like forever. "38 seconds, and then we're good to go." 8 seconds. There we go. Okay, now we'll continue.
Will do.
How dare you enter my throne room, surface dwellers? Kneel before the King of Atlantis! Fools! You will pay for your insolence!
Let me teach them a lesson, Attuma.
No. We will work together, Tiger Shark, and we will make
Well,
them pay dearly.
we'll see if they get wrecked by Hawkeye's ult just like everyone else has been doing.
Got it.
Oh, some buttons.
Okay, I'll talk. Tiger Shark! I'm not about to face the Atlanteans after what we did. It was the Masters of Evil. They helped Attuma in return for letting them take whatever they wanted from the catacombs. Probably. There's a lot there to search through.
Please, remain near me. As you wish.
Well, the picture of that thing wasn't, foreshadowing at all.
Whoops. Fall down, go boom. Man, I feel good.
Sorry about that.
Would be greatly appreciated.
Yes.
I hadn't had to do that.
My cosmic power grows.
Surrender while you still can.
Certainly.
As you wish, yes.
Sorry about that.
Surrender while you still can. Run away!
Oh, the Mandarin's hanging out underwater. Sure.
I trust you're not the only team Colonel Fury has attempting to stop the Masters of Evil. Attuma allowed me free reign of the catacombs in return for the sonic emitters. And I just now located our prize, the Tome of Asarius. I'm sorry, but I have no time for questions. I must be on my way to the Valley of Spirits. But before I go, allow me to summon a little entertainment for you. It's the least I can do.
Can make it hit these? I don't remember. Yep, okay.
I am unable to go that way.
There it is. Okay, there's another one. And no more Kraken.
Stop the human!
Many thanks. Atlantis owes you a debt of gratitude. And Namor would like to say something.
Would he?
Surface dwellers, I'll have you know I was perfectly capable of handling the situation alone.
Sure you were, dude. Sure you were.
Yes, well, you did. So I suppose I should thank you. You now have my permission to leave Atlantis.
So get out, is what he's telling us. Okay, don't really know how that move got switched in. That'll keep it. Never did find that submarine.
You did a good job in Atlantis. Who knows? Atlanteans may even start to tolerate us surface dwellers. And that's why your next stop is his palace, in the Valley of Spirits. Yes, I want you to discuss things with Mandarin. Find out what the Masters of Evil are planning. Talk to Black Widow for additional information, or see Mr. Wingfoot if you're ready to go now.
Okay, guess I'll call that good for tonight. Go try to find, go save. Maybe play some more tomorrow night. Switch in more characters I actually like as I get the skins unlocked. But thanks everyone for watching. Please like and subscribe if you feel like it. And come back, play some more another night.